There's some days I think Disney is actively attempting to fail with these properties. It doesn't make sense because they spent so many billions acquiring Star Wars, acquiring Marvel, and now they spend even more billions on the production budgets of these films. But why wouldn't you just give the audience what they want? Why would you do this? My gosh. All right. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author, an award-winning comic creator, and I am giving the audience what they want. I've got Overmind on Kickstarter right now. This is sci-fi action adventure. If you love what Star Wars used to be, you are absolutely going to enjoy this graphic novel. Go join the 249 people who have backed it as of the recording of this video, and check it out today. You won't be sorry. I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun with this. Please support alternatives to what Disney's doing. Support people who actually respect you as a reader. All right, here it is. Here's the new rumor. Star Wars Reva to headline second series after Obi Wan Kenobi. I kind of saw that this was being pushed as the case. Reva is clearly the main character in the show of Obi-Wan, where Obi-Wan kind of mopes around, and she does everything strictly better, and she's ambitious and smart and working her way up the Empire. By the end of it, I'm going to guess that she's going to have a turn to good arc where she kind of gets ostracized and becomes her own character, probably as part of the rebellion or something like that. That's what I see happening. Could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see in a few weeks. But this is it. A new rumor claims that after wrapping her time as main character of Obi Wan Kenobi, the third sister of the Imperial Inquisitors, otherwise known as Reva, will headline her own spin-off series for Disney Plus. Of course. They've been setting this up the entire time. If you look at the promotions with her on the poster, if you look at the whole, everybody's being racist at her as a character, like sort of marketing strategy they've done since Obi-Wan's launched, it's pretty obvious that this is who they're hailing as the star of the show, that they're hailing going forward. They used Ewan McGregor to draw people in, and then they kind of bait and switch you for the new character. That's what Disney's doing in almost every series. Even Moon Knight, right before this, it looked like, the main character was not Moon Knight, but it was his girlfriend, who, of course, is now going to get her own powers and be super spectacular and even better than Moon Knight at everything. If you look at Hawkeye, it's the new girl. She's actually a better Hawkeye than all the Hawkeyes before. If you look at Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's actually Black Captain America, who's even better than the original Captain America. This is now what they're doing. This is now like the active attempt to just switch everything and pivot to these weird identity-based characters rather than what everybody knows and loves. And this is what Disney is trying to force upon fans. They just think you're stupid and you're just going to watch it anyway. I kind of noticed this was going to be the case when Obi-Wan was a show that really is the only one that's not highlighting kind of that new character world. If you look at Boba Fett, and if you look at The Mandalorian, and then of course they're doing Ahsoka, and all of those are kind of spinning out of that new Disney world. This one was something different, so it's like, Obi-Wan can't be the like end goal here. They can't just be doing this just because they want one season of Ewan McGregor. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Word of a potential spinoff for Moses Ingram's Reva was first uttered in the entertainment outlets such as Screen Geek on April 9th, running an exclusive reporting that, according to their sources, a Reva spinoff series starring Moses Ingram is in development for Disney+. Unfortunately, outside of its supposed existence, Screen Geek admitted they were unable to get any plot details regarding its spinoff. A lack of information noted left it unclear. However, a previous leak is to be believed it is a supposed ending of Disney's latest attempt at milking a once-beloved franchise will leave Reva's prior life to events of Obi-Wan Kenobi as the only viable story for a spinoff to tell. Interesting. So it could be another prequel. A prequel of a prequel of a sidequel quill. Oh my gosh, Disney's really jumping the shark here. It's too bad they can't just tell original stories. They can't just do their own thing. If you look at the way that Star Trek continued their series, and I'm not talking now, but I'm talking back in the day, and they launched their movies, and those were later on in these people's lives. And then they launched The Next Generation. That's 100 years later. They can start from scratch, build new characters, make new scenarios, have new aliens, because we have a different humanity at that point. Deep Space Nine, it's out and outpost out nowhere after Next Generation. So it's got its own story. It's got its own war. It's got its own thing. Voyager, they go off to a new quadrant even after Deep Space Nine. So again, you see how well that worked until they started getting into these prequel crazes and things like that. Politics aside, whenever they go into these little prequel, sidequel spirals, you always get just like content that's take it or leave it at best. At worst, they just wreck things by ruining continuity and destroying the franchises that we love. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think. Do you think this is going to happen? Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.